What struck me at the end was when he called on the HDCA to try to link understanding with action. And so that seemed to be a different kind of connection, connecting about capabilities, as it were. And so what came to mind is, you probably know the longer introduction to collective choice and social welfare, and he cites Marcel Proust's Remembrance of Things Past, where he says happiness is beneficial to the body, which I think we know because we're all well-fed and very grateful for this setting, but it is grief that drives the powers of the mind. And that grief, that academic problem that gets under our skin, causes us to apply our intelligence, our powers, stay up long nights, and really try to crack a problem open in a new way. Now, Sen states that in the context of Arrow's impossibility theorem, which for some of you may be a cause of extensive grief, but perhaps not for everyone. But the question that I had was whether this setting is also a place in which we are learning and perhaps also could do a bit more in collaborating across disciplines and across areas of expertise. And Gendres, a long-time collaborator with Sen, also works both collaboratively in economic writing and also in other spaces. And his book, Sense and Solidarity, which came out in 2017 and is now full text downloadable from the OUP website 2019, observes that when action and research come together, then there's a different kind of alchemy. You recognize that the research is part of a larger collective endeavor, therefore that it has to be communicated not only to your peer-reviewed academic journals and your supervisors, but also more widely, not just the government, but also to those in street action, like we saw in the movie, in law and legal spaces, in the media, social media, which I'm sure others will talk about. And that it's in a sense also research that has higher ethical stakes, if you know that lives are at stake. And so it just struck me that listening to that call for us to link our research to action further means thinking about who we collaborate with in terms of co-authorship. And all of us, I think, have very rewarding complementary relationships, but also how we could collaborate more widely. Very concretely for this association, can we collaborate more with journalism? Can our policy fora be open or circulated wider? Our thematic groups, I think, are exactly the embodiment of this connecting about capabilities. Are they points where we also link to action? And maybe the keynotes could also be for younger people. Alinde.
Thank you. Thanks. So.